Poyo Pete,
Yeah.
Acorn Cold.
100%.
I guess the click tree up there now.
Yeah, obviously.
Bro, it's only just a fucking those trios, bro. That's just it. Like, there's just nothing else.
If you want to say that Booga's not tier 1 right now, then you can't say Acorn's tier 1 right now. Based off of just the recency alone, like, he did not do Acorn things.
Are you retarded? Does anyone agree with that? Does anyone agree with that?
Like, chat, what do you guys define tier 1 player? Let me get your guys' definitions, because I actually don't know. Top 20 in rank, chat. You guys think top 20 in grands is a tier 1 pro?
Yeah.
Okay, that is.
Bro, tier 1 is just like someone that you just know is a tier 1. Like, I swear, you shouldn't have to think about who it is. Like, if you have to question their credibility at all, they're not a tier 1.
Well, I guess we're more so talking about like the standards of a tier 1. I guess like what placements, like.
No, but like you just know what type of player it is, bro.
No,
like,
no,
if you have
no.
to
I
think...
get with that, but like I'm talking about like they have to have some sort of fucking credentials to like be tier 1. They can't just be like known.
I know, but like okay, but like you just like piece those things together. Like if I say Acorn, you're gonna be like, oh okay, but
well, yeah,
if I say fucking
the placements and stuff. Yeah, so yeah.
I know that's what I'm saying, but then if I say like who else could I even fucking say, bro? Like what's a good example of a non-tier 1? Like I can't think of a single fucking name.
Somebody has a what's it called over here. I don't know.
Like, who's someone that'll qual grands?
Let's go
like do decent.
The purple spaz.
I don't know. Like I don't know. I know what you're trying to say though.
Dave, visuals, exactly like a visuals, like
yeah,
okay, visuals for example.
Though, so you can't say that he's not a tier 1 pro.
You can't say he's a tier 1 bro. What?
Where did I just
so every person that quals lands tier 1 is how that works? That's so cricket.
Like not necessarily, but like.
Oh, that is so cricket. She's not a tier 1. No, he is not a tier 1, bro. Stop.
Fourth.
There's no.
No,
that
I know
doesn't
what
fucking matter.
I know what you're saying.
I just got sniped. What the fuck?
No, I got sniped. I'm not
if you, like, this is what I'm talking about, though. This is what I'm talking about, though. You're sitting there trying to like question if he's a tier 1 or not. Like that.
No, yeah, but we're talking about just like
all you can say is he qualled Lin. He's not a tier 1.
What placement do you need to be considered a tier 1? Probably just FNCS one. Like
it's not. No, it's not. It's not if you need. It's just like, bro.
No, I get
it's just like something. If I say fucking Peterbot or Poyo, you're saying okay, tier 1.
Well, yeah, but that's like so different.
If I say Yamso, right? If I say Yamso right now, tier 1.
Yeah, but we're also putting it in terms of like you're talking about people that are just on the all-time fucking great list. Like obviously they're tier 1, bro. But like we're talking about the people that are like.
But those are the players you're gonna call tier 1. You're not gonna call anyone else tier 1. It doesn't make sense.
Yes.
If you can't.
What about like Rapid? You like Rapid's tier 1?
No. No, he's not.
Alright, so Booga's not a tier 1 then in that case. Because he plays the fucking Rapid.
I personally don't think Booga's a tier 1 right now either. I think he was.
Okay, so, dude,
yes.
how many
but he just won a cash cup though. Like, fuck
There's not many. There's not many of them. Right now, bro, there's not gonna be many. That's just how it is.
I swear.
There's not that many players that are significantly better than the rest.
Right,
like, that's just how it is.
So is Cooper tier 1?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say Cooper's tier 1. Yeah.
Okay, what about
Split.
Yeah, Kanata.
Kanata, I don't think is tier 1 right now.
Yeah.
But also, I don't really know. I didn't keep up with
why?
Kanata at all, so I have no clue if Kanata plays like the last like 2 seasons.
I don't even know who he plays with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have to sit there and think about it or try justifying it by any means possible, they're just not a tier 1.
But I think visuals is like on edge.
Yeah, I don't.
No, visuals is bro.
No. Okay. Hold on. But if we go by your logic and you're like, oh, there's just some pros that you just know are tier 1, then how is Kanata not a tier 1 pro? Because that falls under your category of that's just some players. He's called every single grands. He's won FNCS. Like he's still placing.
It's just like, bro. It's just like the
you get my point
around
though.
the player, bro.
Well, yeah. So the stigma around the player is not a fucking tier 1.
Bro, I just got one.
I don't personally see it.
Well, but the way you describe your tier 1 list is based off of like the. Okay, hold on, shut up.
Bro, that's what it is.
No. You're basing it off of literally like their aura. like unironically,
No,
like the
that's not true.
stigma
That's not true at all.
around them. Like yeah, because like yeah, okay. What else does Kanata need to not be a tier 1? It's not like he's done it this season or this chapter. He really
Holy
did.
shit.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I just don't think he's a tier 1 right now. Like, if you compare, okay, hold up, shit's getting a little fucking spooky.
Dude, like, what is this like? Fuck.
The thing is though, like, if you look at like the players I said, right, like Acorn, tier 1. Cooper, I was like questioning the tier 1 when I said it. But,
Dude, like, shut
he's
up!
good.
Shut up!
Dude, I'm not the reason you just died, chicken.
Bro, yes, I literally got audio checked because you're just yapping in my ear about the fucking same thing I told you not to fucking just shut up. I told you shut up, you can shut up. I fucking died. Alright, anyways, you can talk now. I was getting smacked on.
I was getting ape shit on.
No, I was not. I killed fucking. Look how many kills I have, bro. I've been putting in
Bro
vain.
got fucking clipped.
I've been fucking
What the hell?
Alright. Yeah, like Kanata is 7
Okay,
and
like-
6 this chapter, but like, okay, but
Like Cooper, I wouldn't even say is
no,
right now, but
that
I know
is
Cooper's really good though. That's the
crazy
thing.
to say. Cooper
Like I would say Cooper's
just
really
won a cash
good. but I
cup,
don't
got
know.
3rd with Curly. No offense to Curly, but like technically speaking, Curly's not.
But everyone says Curly's good. I don't know.
I
That's what I'm
know,
saying.
but technically Curly's like.
I would personally like. I would like to say Cooper's tier 1, but I don't think he is.
But what makes tier 1? You need to get top 2. You see how your list is
I mean,
flawed.
bro, it's
no,
just
no, but you
he's-
see how your
no,
list is flawed,
but it's
though.
not. But it's
No,
not.
it is,
I feel like,
it
bro,
is,
the only
it
tier
is.
1, the only tier 1s are like Acorn. All right, let me see.
but
There's
Acorn- oh, no, no, no,
Peter,
no, 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 no,
Poyo,
no, 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 hold on,
Acorn,
hold on.
Peter,
Getting
Poyo,
help.
Cold.
But Acorn just done it, though.
But he won the season right before. So
Okay,
what's
and Cooper just got 3rd. And he just won this cash cup. He's good now.
the point? Why you just put a cash cup? I'm sure
Well, yeah,
Acorn's a
no,
decent
but the
cash
thing is, you know
cup.
how hard it is to win a cash cup. Like, no, like, it's actually hard.
That's bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
Toby, chill. Peter, Yamza, Ritual, Poyo, Higgs, Clicks, Acorn. Yeah, it's literally just those 3 trios. That's it, bro. No one else is a tier 1.
No one, okay. If you're,
Bro, does
No,
any
but-
other trio
but
have a
listen,
chance?
Listen,
No.
listen. But the thing is, you're contradicting yourself. You're saying, yo, thank you for the raid. You're saying that it's based off of the stigma around the player and not the placements. But now you're defining players by their placements, so that doesn't make any sense at all.
I didn't say the
No,
stigma was the
you
only
did,
thing.
you
It's like,
did.
bro,
You said
those
it's based
3
off of stigma,
okay,
though.
I would say those 3 trios, every player on the trio is a tier 1.
Okay, I agree.
But I'd probably
agree.
I'd remove Higgs. I'd probably remove Higgs.
You'd remove Higgs. Despite,
I would
like,
remove
okay,
Higgs. Yes,
that's
I would remove Higgs. Yes, I would
crazy,
remove
but
Higgs.
why though?
Dude, I just don't think he's a tier 1.
Tier 1, but just got 2nd in wins or gets top 2 every event, alongside Peter Bot. Like, you can't do that if you're
I
a
think
bot
there's
no
fucking-
more. It's not like how it was in
he has
2021.
the answer on his team. What the fuck do you want me to say?
I don't know. That's
He's
just,
playing with
like,
the answer.
I think that is a wild take.
He
Yeah.
literally has the truth on his team.
What is that fucking wide? What is he doing?
He's got to be the most consistent trios for the last 3-ish seasons. Higgs definitely tier 1 in my opinion. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, like I get what you're saying, but then like I said, if you base it off of placements, you have to include Higgs at tier 1, and not just stigma.
Yeah, but Higgs did good in duos too.
That's what I mean. That's like that's what I'm saying. Like you
Maybe I
did good
guess,
in a different game mode too. I feel like that for the most
I
part.
was wrong there. Okay, I was wrong there.
I feel like that for the most part is what defines like a oh you put me in a fucking pickle.
Okay, I forgot he low-key had a good duo season. He had a good lower run there too.
No, he
I mean,
did. I feel like that's what defines the tier 1. I'm not gonna lie. Someone who's done good in both modes. I feel like that is a really important part of tier 1 topic.
Bro, modes. I feel like modes just don't even mean shit though.
Not everyone does.
But like the same players do good like no matter the mode.
Yeah, situationally.
Yeah, Papa Chug Splash.
For Mero, I got the job.
You guys, they hired you at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I hired me at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, we might have to make some pit stops over there.
Can I get a fucking kill check?
The fucking is Muzz a tier 1 then? No.
I was thinking that.
No, he's good though. They're good players, bro. They're just tier 2. Like that's just how it is.
I guess.
The thing is, you just can't put those players in the conversation next to someone else. Like if you look at the skill gap between like the tier 1s, like it's not that like you don't see fucking Clicks or Higgs, right? Like they're pretty similar, you'd say, or like.
Okay. So it's Clicks to tier 1 then.
Okay, you
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
No. But see, now you contradict yourself because Clicks didn't do good duos like that. Besides just like that placement with that foil.
Yo, team, yo.
Got like 4th with that foil.
Like Muzz and Puyo not close? Yeah, they're not close at all. But like you could argue like, okay, I think Peter and Puyo are the top. The thing is, I think Peter and Puyo are the top 2 out of the like, I guess like full 2. Like those are all just so like far from each other. Like those 3 players are just so much higher above the rest. So you just take out those 3, all the other ones are interchangeable. Peter, Puyo, Cold, yeah. After those 3, the rest are just interchangeable. You could argue that they're all just like around the same skill. It's so hard ranking players, yeah, but like.
Okay, so from what it sounds like, tier 1 to you is like the team that have a chance of winning, and anybody that doesn't have a chance is not.
So I guess there's tier 1 teams and not individuals. Like I guess is it better? I think you're trying to explain it like there's tier 1 teams.
But like, it's like weird.
Okay, but also Booga would be a tier 1 as well then if Raph was a tier 1. Technically, he did do good duos.
What is
he got a second. He got a second in duos, and he top 10 every time. Every time was like, I think actually top 7.
Top 10 is like different from like top like 4 though.
I mean, yes and no though. Like, I don't know, because he got second.
All do not know how good Muzz is, bro. We know Muzz is crazy. Muzz is like individually a really good player, but it's just not there. You're not comparing Muzz to anyone else on the list. But Muzz versus like Higgs, it's like close. I mean, but then there's a huge placement difference.
I don't know. I played with Higgs and I thought he was really good. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like I don't know. It's tough, bro, because like.
Who's tier 1 to you pros? Dude, those guys are all hopeless, bro. I don't even know who the fuck plays EU anymore, bro.
Just Baz over if you want. Yo, off to anything with tier 1, brother.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Clicks is tier 1 based off him, like him as a player. Obviously, as a trio, they're a tier 1. Yeah, it's like that like that's what I was saying at the same time. It's like, yeah, but then I guess like then Mero pulls up the fucking placement. Like they all have the same placements. Like some people just do more, I guess. Like obviously you're putting Peter Puyo have the exact same fucking placements. There's nothing really different about them. But obviously Peter's fucking Jesus Christ himself. Yeah, Pete turned shit up for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know, bro. There's just those 3 above everyone else, and then everyone else is interchangeable to an extent.
Yeah, W1 I dropped like 30 kills.
I mean, those are like the only people that like I would like have winning a tournament if it wasn't for Peter Bot. But I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Cooper's up there. Like,
nah, yeah, saying Cooper's not tier 1 is insane.
Yeah, Cooper and I think Kanata is too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like you can't say that it's like they're not, cause it's like I don't know. It's a qualifier.
Let me see who Kanata's playing with actually. He plays with.
Yo, Kanata did so bad day 1, but he did really good day 2.
Bolts and Sphinx.
What happened?
So you don't think? Okay,
that's what I mean.
Okay,
I
so
think like I don't know.
So Bolt, Sphinx, and Kanata is in the tier 1 trio dukes?
No.
So you think they have 0 chance of winning at FSCS?
Wait, say it again?
You think they have a 0% chance of winning the FNCS?
Yeah, no chance.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Okay. Now, what if, like, I don't know. I don't even know where they land. I don't even know the drop spots.
No chance.
No, see, the way
three infinitely better trios.
The way I think about it is I kind of just based off.
Oh, that's debatable. No chance they're winning.
I base my list off just tier 1 skill.
I'm gonna be honest.
Like,
I feel
the way I feel
like the percentage is pretty equal to Cooper winning at the FNCS.
No, Cooper had a way better chance of winning the 7CS. He was doing good. Yeah, he was doing good.
Well, I'm not talking about last FNCS. I'm just saying like.
Who's better, Zoe or Cold in your opinion? Cold. Zoe's crazy though.
I don't know.
I think Yamzo could be pushing him. I think Yamzo could push himself into the where those top 3 are.
See,
right?
the way I see it is like the way I view it, coming from someone who's been both ends of the stick, not tier 1 and tier 1, obviously. I would say that it's more off of like individual skill. Like, okay,
why are we using macros? Game,
yeah, I mean that's what. Yeah, I mean that's what it's about. But then you tried saying visuals as a tier 1 because you called lit.
Well, because I was basing it just off of yours, because you're saying it's like stigma, and then you're going like you were going against like your word. You're saying it's
stigma isn't like, bro. You just know who's the tier, who's a tier 1 or not. Everyone I said you can't really argue that they're a tier 1 or not.
Yeah, I mean, technically.
Like, what are you gonna say against those the players in the top 3 trios?
Yeah.
You can't really argue.
Well, yeah, but that's like, yeah, but you're saying Cooper is argumentatively not a tier 1, which is absolutely insane.
I don't think. I mean, I don't think he is.
Okay, maybe you could.
But you only gave me 2 placements as to why he was.
Well, I mean, I don't have his whole entire placements on lock, but I swear he hasn't fucking dudded.
He got 4th with the. I know he got 4th with Wilson, the German guy.
Oh yeah, the deal in him. Yeah, like what? Like he literally hasn't dudded. Well, let me explain like my side of it. Like the way I see it is, there's like people who could win. Obviously, you got like, you know, the trios, and then there's people like you separate it into individuals. Like there's individual tier 1s. Like that, if they won an FNCS with the right team, you would not be surprised at all. Like, you know what I mean?
I think you just chop Cooper up into the top of tier 2. It's just, I think he's lit up.
I don't. And it's not even like biased. Like his placements are like the same, if not a little bit better than it.
I feel like he's one of the 3
tier 1s too highly. I mean, that's the whole point. Is they're supposed to be the
top. No, I mean, I get what you're saying, like the standards for the tier list, but I feel like saying Cooper's not tier 1 is kind of crazy, given that he was IGLing Reet and Curly. Like, it's not like he had a okay. Like they're good. Don't get me wrong.
Everyone says,
but no one thought they were like insane. Like no one thought like, oh, they're gonna that
tier 1 should be like 5 players, but that's what I said. But then everyone bitches.
No.
Everyone bitches at the players.
Tier 1
when
being
I
5 players is insane because it's like, hold on, I'm in a bit of a fucking pickle here.
Do you think that? All right. Do you think?
I don't think it's 5 players. But I think it's a little.
Do you think Cooper is better than who is closest there? The Batman.
The Higgs?
You think he?
Yeah, I think. I think he's better.
That I disagree.
I think he's better, but I don't know Higgs' skill like that.
Fucking hell right now. Wait, Sparkalicious, who has an average placement of 3.5? Cooper?
Here's the guy that was programming earlier, by the way.
Pete said 8 players. I think it would just be Pete, Cold, Pollo. Okay, this is what my list is. I don't want to hear any bullshit from anyone. This is what I'm saying. I think it's Pete, Cold, Pollo, Acorn.
No, see that? Like I disagree with because
what do you?
Because he just
on Acorn?
Yeah, I disagree with that right now. Because if you want to say that Booga's not tier 1 right now, then you can't say Acorn's tier 1 right now. Based off of just the recency alone, like he did not do Acorn.
Are you fucking retarded?
No. Because I'm basing it off of what you said. If you want to say Booga isn't tier 1, I'm saying Acorn isn't tier 1 right now. And that's just how that works. Because if you want to base it off recency,
does anyone agree with that? Does anyone agree with that?
I'm basing it off of what your words.
Does anyone agree with that?
Listen,
well, it's clearly not based off what I'm saying. If I'm putting
you said Booga. Listen, that's what I mean. You keep contradicting yourself. You say Booga isn't a tier 1. You say Cooper isn't a tier 1, right? And Acorn did not do Acorn things last season. So how is he a tier 1?
Acorn won brands the season before.
We're not talking about the season before that. We're talking because in your words.
When did I say
Cooper has been doing good all chapter? So how is he not a tier 1?
He didn't win.
Okay, so
it's just Acorn.
Okay, listen. Now we go back to the point where I contradicted you at. So I literally go. So you have to win to be a tier 1. You're like, nah. Like that's what I mean. You're basing it off of just wins alone. Like yeah, top 2
That's
trios.
not true at all.
That's because you keep contradicting yourself. I think that Acorn is a tier 1 to me. Okay, well, why is there just some random fucking dude on the hold fucking controller, dog.
You lost me.
Bro, because your point, the way you describe tier 1s is retarded.
You just said Acorn isn't a tier 1.
You just ride recency bias. That's all you do. You ride the top 2 recency bias, because if we go back to last chapter, none of Clix's trio, maybe besides, to be honest, Higgs, was technically tier 1 by your standards. You see what I mean? Like, you go off of recency bias.
I mean, I wouldn't have said they were a tier 1 like recently, but every time I say they're not, like people are still gonna like complain.
You're saying
Clix? If I said they weren't a tier 1 right now, people are gonna say I'm retarded.
Clix?
Yes.
That is an insane statement.
That's what I'm saying, but you're putting them tier 1, you fucking
I am putting them tier 1.
Exactly!
They are tier 1, because I have a different list than you, though. Okay, I need whites. You guys give me whites. No, your list is, like, based off of just sole, like, recency bias. Like...
Without recency bias, I would...
Listen. Your words are... You're saying Booga is not a tier 1 and Cooper is not a tier 1. Like, that is insane.
Yeah,
off of placements alone, I'm pretty sure someone in my chat said Cooper had an average placement of 3.5 this chapter. Is that not tier 1? Like, that's insane. That's insane to not say that's tier 1.
Okay. I said I think Cooper's really good, but I just don't... I wouldn't... You can't compare him to the other players on the list.
How, though? How?
I don't know. It's like it's a mix of individual skill, placements, like all that.
Like I guess, but I just I don't. Like I think that's like troll to like base people off of like half placements, half individual skill. Like what are you really basing it off of? There's no foundation on your list. And then you tried to say Higgs wasn't tier 1, which was insane. Like that sentence even coming out of your mouth was insane.
Okay, I still wouldn't put Higgs on it. But then you're only putting it off of recency if you're saying he's a tier 1.
I'm not putting it off of recency because he did good in duos. You tried saying that he wasn't a tier 1, which is just like absolute blasphemy. I'm trolling.
Okay, my list would be Poyo Pete, Acorn Cold,
100%,
and then I'd put the fucking, I guess the Clix tree up there now.
Yeah, obviously.
What am I missing? Who are the players on the fucking teams? Agers, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to.
Okay, Ritual too.
Agers and Poyo, I guess, are on.
Yeah. I'm just like thinking of the fucking. I'm just trying to think of the names here. Bro, it's not just the fucking those trios, bro. That's just it. Like, there's just nothing else.
Yeah. Okay, but now.
There's no one else.
Okay, no, hold on though. This is my argument. This is my argument, right? If you wanna base it off of like, you know, what you said, like, oh, like a little bit of individual, a little bit of placements, like a little bit of just like overall, like, I guess sticking.
If I would say individual, then I would just pick a few people off. They wouldn't be replaced. They'd just be picked off, and the list would just be smaller.
What do you mean individual? So who would you pick off if it was based off just individual skill?
I still think I would take Eggs off.
Bro, that's insane. The only reason I say that's insane is because Rapid's not doing as good as Higgs and they both play duos together. That's the only reason I say that's insane.
I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think
okay, but let me say my point with the whole Cooper thing, right? So if you say like individual skill, a little bit of mix of placements, Clix or everyone else has a team that was already good. Like Yamzo was already good, Higgs was already good. It's not like they all came together and they were like fucking terrible, like shit the bed players, like.
Like you didn't like drop down from your.
God damn! I just got popped.
Yeah, like those were like all the same like skill level players, and they were all like.
No Reed, no Cooper, no Kadavia.
No.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish talking. And then, so for Cooper, for example, you have a team. Reed didn't qual Grands. I don't think Curly qualified Grands either the season before. Cooper plays with them all chapter, or not all chapter, he didn't play with them all chapter, he had a different trio. He got 4th with Medeal while getting griefed off spawn, I think, partially. And then another one, I think, I don't remember if he con off spawn the other one, but he did that. It has an average placement of 3.5 during a chapter, right? With trios that, like, I don't think were on Cooper's skill level either time. I think Reet and Cooper are very similar. I think Cooper's better, just based off just the obvious, like, and Curly is obviously not as good as Reed and Cooper. So if you're doing that, okay, but like that, okay, like 8th is not good for trios. No, I know that. I'm just saying that placement, like 8th isn't good for trios. It's not like a placement to get, like to him it probably was, but it's not a placement like, oh, I got 8th in trios, man, I made it out. Like that's like $2,000. Anyways, for the way I think of it, is that Cooper? Oh shit.
Bro,
fucking zap. The way I think about it is
I
Cooper,
died right before reboot disabled.
Cooper gets 3rd with Reet and Curly. Reet's coming off no Grands qual, which like that's like hit or miss if that player's gonna come back to being how he was or not. You know what I mean? And they got 3rd. Cooper all season or all chapter was placing, and like I know you don't care about it. It's still performing in cash cup. He's performed in like cash cups all season, so it's not like he's like a one-off Grands team. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like, oh damn, they fucking did that. Like what the fuck? Like I'd say like visuals and braids were like a damn, like they did really good in Grands despite like being sleepers all season. You know what I mean? So like to not put him in that individual list, also while IGLing.
I just don't think you can compare him to anyone else on the top list.
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, the way I see it is, like, how can you not compare him off play? If you want to put in, like, a little bit of individual skill on there, I think he's, like, right around the block.
He's diminished in the list or not? No, he's, like, tier 3. Throw his ass away.
I don't know. I just think he did more with less. That's the way I see it.
And this guy. Visual's been a solid player for a while, not solid enough.
I think that matters though. Dude, this dude one pump me on 2.
Yeah, there's a gap. But Cooper is not
what you said, Mero?
tier 2 like the player you list are like top 10. Bro, if you compare fucking if you compare Cooper to like Yamzo or Cooper to like who else would do? Like Agers. Like you're gonna say they're fucking like they're like it's not close. Like those players are better than Cooper. Like that's just they are better than Cooper.
Individually I don't think they are though. Like to me the way I see it is like if you see a player that's constantly doing more with less, like constantly, like Cooper has never had the best POI, he's never had the best trio, and he's performed.
God, you're sounding like fucking me right now.
Every time.
All right. Throw me as one of the greats. Fuck it.
You are.
Bro, what?
Throw me at the top while we're at it.
But you see what I'm saying though. It's like you have to factor in situations sometimes. Like I think Cooper, if you want to put him in tier 2, he needs like a tier 1.5 category. Like not cuz he's better than anybody in tier 2. And that's not even trying to give me the dick.
What I'm saying is he's the best of tier 2. Like he is the
I agree with you in terms of.
I'm saying there's no player on tier 2 like he is above.
Yes, yeah, 100%,
everyone else on tier 2. Like,
100%.
You can't compare 100%. Him to a tier 2 and like obviously Cooper's winning that. But I don't think you can compare Cooper to the other players.
That's what I mean. Yeah, like I agree with that. I think that you need to put
like Cooper, he's dead top of tier 2. Like he's right there.
I think you need to put Cooper in a tier 1 category, but not in like a Peterbot category. Like there should be like, oh, this is like a 50-50 chance on who's winning Grands, and then there's like tier 1. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like a level down.
Okay,
like
so
there's like S tier and then the tier below that.
The tier 1.
But also, the way I see it though is that if Cooper had bet on, you'll scrap me with tier 1. If Cooper was on Peterbot's trio or on Iamzo's trio, I don't think there would be like any sort of like differential in terms of skill. Like I don't think Cooper would go on Iamzo's trio somehow and make them worse. Like I think they'd play the exact same in terms of like fragging power, so on and so forth. It's just based off a little bit of like situations, the way I see it.
But Cooper also.
Oh, that sucks.
Damn,
that sucks.
Too. Like Reed, I had Lewis when he played right before that. I don't really know anything about Curly, but Reed was definitely at Lewis. He was playing with. He was playing with Vert and somebody else.
Playing with Vert and someone else. Yeah, they didn't call. That's what I mean. Like it's like situationally, it's like a lot. He's doing so much more, so much less.
Like right there.